Would you pay $3,000 for a Sony 4K projector or just $69 for the SimplifiTech CineX projector? Let's put the numbers in perspective right from the start. By choosing CineX over Sony, you're saving more than 97% of the cost. That's not just a number. That's the difference between spending $3,000 on one device versus spending the same amount on an entire vacation, a laptop, or even furnishing a living room. The real question is, does paying 44 times more actually give you 44 times the experience? Let's break this down honestly, side by side, with real scenarios you can relate to. When it comes to image quality, Sony's 4K projectors are built for enthusiasts who want nothing less than perfection. With native 4K resolution, HDR10, and advanced image processing, Sony delivers cinema-grade visuals. Every frame looks sharp, with accurate colors and contrast that makes you feel like you're in a professional theater. CineX, on the other hand, offers native 720p resolution but supports up to 4K input. This sounds like a big downgrade, but in practice, CineX holds its own in the right settings. Picture a student setting up a 100-inch screen in their dorm, or a family projecting Netflix on the living room wall. They're not counting pixels, they're enjoying the experience. Side by side, Sony wins on sheer sharpness, but CineX proves that sometimes 70% of the joy comes from simply having a big screen, even at a fraction of the technical quality. Brightness is another clear dividing line. Sony's 4K projectors often deliver between 1,500 to 2,000 ANSI lumens, which means they remain bright and vibrant even in rooms with ambient light. You could host a sports viewing party during the day without blackout curtains. CineX, while advertised at 10,000 lumens, is not ANSI measured, so in reality, it performs best in dim or dark environments. Think of it this way. Sony is built for versatility in any lighting condition, while CineX is designed for evenings, bedrooms, or backyard movie nights. And when you set it up in the right environment, the image feels far better than you'd ever expect for $69. In a side-by-side round, Sony dominates daylight use, but CineX surprises everyone once the lights are off. Features highlight different philosophies. Sony projectors come with advanced lens adjustments, motion processing, and pro-level calibration. They're for people who want to tweak every detail. CineX instead focuses on simplicity and flexibility. It supports Wi-Fi 6 for smooth streaming, Bluetooth 5.0 for wireless speakers, and screen mirroring for both Android and iPhone. It even offers auto keystone correction, so the picture fixes itself without you fiddling around. In real life, this means a Sony user is likely someone who has a dedicated theater room and enjoys the fine-tuning process, while a CineX user is someone who just wants to set it up in seconds and start watching. Side by side, Sony is about control, CineX is about convenience. Design also tells the story of two worlds. Sony's 4K projectors are large, heavy, and clearly designed to be permanent fixtures. They demand space and planning, ceiling mounts, AV furniture, and careful installation. CineX is pocket-sized. You can toss it in your backpack, carry it on a trip, or move it from the bedroom to the backyard with ease. Imagine a traveler pulling it out in a hotel room to turn a blank wall into a personal theater. Imagine kids using it in the living room without needing help from parents. Side by side, Sony feels like an investment in a permanent lifestyle, while CineX feels like freedom in your pocket. Audio is another factor. Sony's projectors often come with solid built-in speakers, though most owners pair them with expensive audio systems to match the visuals. CineX comes with modest built-in speakers, but its real strength is Bluetooth 5.0. Pair it with a portable speaker or soundbar, and you instantly upgrade the sound. For a dorm room, a bedroom, or an outdoor night with friends, that flexibility makes CineX far more adaptable than its size suggests. Now, let's circle back to the price. At $3,000, Sony delivers unmatched image quality and prestige, but CineX, at just $69, available for a limited time exclusively at SimplifiTech.shop, with worldwide shipping and a money-back guarantee, delivers around 60 to 70% of the experience for just 3% of the cost. That's a 97% savings, which is hard to ignore. Imagine buying a sports car for $3,000 when a scooter for $69 still gets you around town and gives you 70% of the enjoyment. That's the Cine X in this battle. So who should buy which? If you're a cinephile building a dedicated theater room with surround sound, blackout curtains, and a budget to match, Sony earns its price tag. But if you're a student in a dorm, a family looking for fun Friday night movie sessions, or a traveler who wants portability, the Cine X is the smarter choice. Sony is about perfection. Cine X is about practicality. Sony is about showcasing wealth. Cine X is about making entertainment accessible to everyone. The pros and cons summarize the picture. Sony wins on resolution, brightness, motion handling, and professional-grade design. Cine X wins on affordability, portability, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, quick setup, and worldwide accessibility. Sony demands planning and money. Cine X demands only a wall and a sense of fun. The two don't compete head-to-head, but they both succeed in their lanes. So, can you really see the difference? Yes, Sony is sharper, brighter, and more advanced. But is that difference worth paying 44 times more? For most people, the answer is no. Cine X doesn't just save you 97% of the money, it gives you most of the joy of projection without the stress of spending thousands. And that's the smarter choice for everyday life in 2025.